I'm calling this my Winter Wonderland thrift haul. I don't know if anyone's ever said that before. If so, I haven't seen their videos, but I just wanted to go and source some stuff that would be appropriate for wearing in winter. And that's kind of hard to do in Southern California because most of Southern California doesn't really have much of a winter. But I was on a mission and I'm here to share my bags of goodies. At the very end of the video, I'll also share some solds because we are in the right season. So some of this stuff did sell pretty quickly, which is great. All right, this is a new brand to me. Keep in mind, I listed all of this stuff in the last, 3 or 4 weeks ago, but it's been sitting waiting for me to film. I'm currently in 3 escrows for my real estate business. So things have gotten a little crazy for me and I'm thankful, but I'm finally getting around to this. So if I don't remember all the details, I'll try my best. This brand, Haglofs, I know I'm saying that incorrectly, but it is on the screen for you. This brand, I believe, was from Sweden. It's a women's size large, and it's kind of a lightweight hooded jacket. The brand has mixed comps, but overall I was pretty happy that maybe I will be able to get somewhere in the 50 or 40 to 50 range, if I can remember correctly. But obviously I like the color and it's a good size. And I just love trying to sell new brands. I don't know if I'll ever find this brand again. I don't know how common it is, but it looks like good quality and it's right for the season. Where am I gonna put this? Right there. All right, I do have 2 pairs of shoes here. I think I only had the 2. I have a pair of Fry boots and a pair of Sorel boots. Fry is that's kind of year round depending on who you are, but it is technically a boot. And I was really trying to focus on only sweaters, jackets, jeans, pants, long sleeve tops, and boots. So I picked up these Fry boots. You can see the little logo. I believe these were a size 9, I think. I found the style, and surprisingly, this specific style of Fry does pretty well. Even with some light scuffs and marks, I listed them at $149 and I already have a few watchers. So I'm confident these will sell, and a really nice solid pair of Fry boots. And then a pair of Sorel. I've said this before, Sorel is so hit or miss. Some things I've sold over $100 very quickly. Some Sorel boots, I think I have a couple pairs up there that have been sitting for 2 years. So I would not pay up. And this specific style, I want to say this is it the Caribou? This specific style does not do particularly well for me, but it is the right season. You can see, oh yeah, it's the Caribou. It says it right here. But you can see the Sorel. These are men's size 9, I believe, and just good for the season. So I picked him up. And I didn't pay up for any of this stuff. If I did, I'll let you know. But all of this is in the range of $5 to $10. And the boots, I think, were more in that like 12 to 15 range. But I do have coupons at my Goodwills, and so that brought down the price a little bit. All right, I do have a couple Barefoot Dreams items. And when I think of winter, I think of cozy, like what I'm wearing right now. And so I love finding Barefoot Dreams. It's not, I find it pretty regularly, and it's not like it's going to sell for millions, but it is perfect for the season. This one I think is nice. Fall, winter, and spring. You can wear it at home. You can wear it out with some jeans for a cozy, comfy look. And I like the style, so. All right, this was a new brand to me as well. And I don't know why I just thumbs up you. Thumbs up you? I don't know. That's just kind of what day it is. Sherpa Adventure Gear. So this is a men's sweater. And when I looked up this brand, it looks like they sell this at REI and backcountry.com and a few like outdoor wear kind of websites. So I picked this up. It's a nice green shade. It's a men's size large, and the comps for this brand kind of mixed. I'm confident that I'll be able to get somewhere between $30 and $40 for this. Probably 30 to 35. So yeah, some guy out there needs this. And then if I see him on the street and he doesn't have a wedding ring, I'm just kidding. Guys who wear green a lot, I feel like maybe we would clash, you know? Like this is a shade of blue, but it's a greenish blue. I feel like I need an opposite, someone who maybe isn't so drawn to green. So just throwing that out there. All right, that's pretty random. Oh geez. All right, Vince. This is a really nice shade of blue. And Vince is very hit or miss, but I liked the fact that this was a little oversized. It's a size medium, but I think I could probably wear this. So I think on a size medium, it would be more of a looser fit. I just like the texture. It's great for the season. And I do pick up Vince if it's the right price. So I'm only expecting probably about 25 to 30 for this, but it's good quality and I like it. I was really shocked by this brand. I saw it because it was new with tags. And so of course I was going to look it up. It's another brand I've never sold before, which is Sesan, I'm guessing. Anyways, some people are saying this is sold at Anthropology. It does not have the RN number for Anthropology, but that doesn't mean that it's not sold there or hasn't been. This seems to have a pretty decent following of people. In fact, when I listed this on Poshmark, someone shortly after I listed it left a comment saying they didn't need to buy this, but they own this jacket and they think someone will really love it. And they just wanted to speak to like how great of a jacket it is. It was a pretty random comment, but that was very nice of her because if someone comes to look at my closet, they'll see that. I don't know, helping me sell it. But it is kind of more of a boxy, oversized blazer look. It's got some really nice colors to it. And I think, did this have a size or was this like a size? Yes, I don't think there's a size on here. So there's the material tag, which has the material. Oh, that's right. So there was no size. So I went on to look for other jackets by this brand. And if you see this little cut off white part right here, this is where on other listings, there was a size tag that was separate. I don't know why someone would have this new with tags and then cut out the size tag, but it fit great on my size 6 mannequin. I provided measurements and I hope someone snatches this up. I think I listed this pretty high because that's what the comps look like. I think I listed it for like 125 or 150. So I might be able to get $100 for this, which is phenomenal. And there are some watchers, which always makes me happy. Some of this stuff I think I filmed while I was doing a chatty work with me. So like there's a puffer in here that you guys might remember from my last chatty work with me. But that was when I was photographing a lot of this stuff. So this is a absolutely beautiful jacket. And the brand is Nice Things Paloma S. The Paloma S is in cursive. Another brand that I have not sold before, and the comps look pretty good. Kind of mixed comps, so it leads me to believe that maybe this will take a little bit to sell. But it's a good quality brand. Some people do put this under Anthropology, but it looks like it has a pretty loyal following. The size 42 was, I think, a size large, but absolutely beautiful. 3/4 length sleeves. It's got a little bit of fringe on the bottom, and yeah, I like it. Someone's gonna look great in this, and I love the neutrals. So I also should say what I'm wearing, which is this soft surroundings, cowl neck, beautiful sweater with button accents. This is soft surroundings size large. There is a button that's attached to the label, but there's no like new with tag as far as price or anything like that. So I decided to wear it for this video to show it off. I'm tempted to keep it, but I don't need it. But I think someone would look great in this. So if you love this color as much as I do, it's for sale. All right, and on to the puffer. Because if you didn't see my last chatty work with me, I basically tried this on when I was trying to explain some silly point. And I was just suggesting that I do not think puffers look great on me. And I don't know who they look great on. But this does fit me. So if you really want a warm jacket and you don't mind looking like, what were some of the comments? I don't remember what people were calling me. Not in a mean way. They were laughing with me. But this is not my style. Some people can rock it. It is very warm. It has a hood that's removable. It's also reversible. So you can do the shiny side or you can do the more matte side. And there is a small issue with the zipper here. Now, I think, I don't think it's a big deal. It zips up for me just fine, but I I didn't really know how to price it because there's a flaw, but it's a flaw that you can still wear normally with. Does that make sense? So I aimed a little high. I think I aimed at like 150. If this was in better condition, I probably would have listed it for 250. But yeah, so let me try and find the brand for you. All right, so because it's reversible, the brand and material information is in a pocket, which is why I'm being weird holding this. But I actually don't know how to pronounce this. I've sold this brand a couple times before. It's KSUBI. I want to say probably the K is silent, like it's Subi or something, but don't hold me to that. It's a size large, and yeah, I think it's a statement piece, and I think someone could rock this. Someone that's not me, and someone that maybe wears like a pair of skinny jeans with some cool boots. I don't know. I thought it was cool. I aimed a little high. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I aimed too high, but also I like to move around my house just to mix things up. I don't know about you guys, but I like a little variety. So I don't think I've ever sat here for a video. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but all right, this is Rag & Bone. And this is a size extra small. And it has very subtle, I don't know if you can see, it's a very subtle block striped look. Like there's a stripe right here. I guess it's more like a color block, not striped, but it's very subtle. I love, 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 love subtle accents like that. Rag & Bone, hit or miss comps, but I think this is a really great piece, and I'm probably expecting 25 to 30, probably hopefully around 30. All right, another Barefoot Dreams. This cardigan I've sold many times before. It's like the cozy chic circle cardigan or something like that, but it has pockets, open front, and this one is a size extra small, but it fits great on the size 6 mannequin. And it's just kind of a nice black cardigan, super soft, love it. I do have a Barefoot Dreams robe that I wear at night. It's like a true robe, and the brand tag had been cut off, and I was like, I am keeping this. I'm going to give myself one Barefoot Dreams item, but I would love kind of a shorter cardigan. So if I ever find one in my size, I will probably keep it. All right, this one's kind of an odd piece, and it's not winter per se, but it is nice and cozy. You could layer a long sleeve shirt under it, and it's also great to wear in fall and spring because it is more of a cap sleeve. But this is Anthropology by Anthropology. Yeah, and it is a size small. Basically, it's got this little tank, like a cropped tank that you put on, and it's connected to more of this kind of wrap style, faux wrap style top. So I really liked this, and it does feel cozy. And I think that, you know, you could wear this under a jacket, and then you get inside and maybe you want some exposed arms but still want to be somewhat cozy. Anyways, I liked it. I like when things have little slightly different accents, you know? All right, this is a pretty cute sweater with a little bit of shimmer. I don't know if you can see, it's got kind of this ruffle circle accent on the hemline all the way up to kind of the armpit area. And then the fabric has kind of some metallic thread throughout. But this is Postmark by Anthropology. And extra small. I still thought it was pretty cute. It's got a little bit more of a relaxed fit. So again, it was relaxed on the size 6 mannequin. But I like it. I like the subtle shimmer. And I don't think I said, for the last 3, you know, somewhere between 25 to 30 for those, which most of these with my coupon, I paid somewhere between 5 and 6. So it's not a huge return, but it's seasonal. And again, I was just really happy with what I was able to find. All right, this is Maeve. And this is just kind of a really nice shade, a berry pink shade. It also says Maeve by Anthropology, so it's not super outdated. And it is an extra small, but I feel like someone could wear this open, like not buttoned up, and it would have a little more flexibility on size. But again, I just like this shade, not necessarily for me, but I love when other people wear this shade. So I'll probably only get about 20 to 25 for this, but some of this stuff was 25 or 50% off. I'm pretty confident that was probably 50% off because I know I'm not going to get much for that, but I liked it. All right. Is this nice? I have a stack of pants somewhere. We'll get to it. So I found some Beta brand extra large long pants. I think I have 2 in here. And I love it when I can find tall or long length. Now, the ironic thing is neither of these are hemmed, but the length is slightly different between both of them. So this is just a pair of black, straight leg, and just, I mean, everyday pants, you know. You can dress these up or down. You could wear these with sneakers and a, you know, a sweater like this. Or you can wear it with a nice dress shirt and some pumps and wear it more like business casual. But Beta brand doesn't do as great as it did for me, you know, 3 years ago, but I still like to pick it up, especially if I can find larger sizes and in decent condition. So this is the same style. It's the extra large long. It's just a pair of gray. So I think this was the one that was like 3 inches longer than the black. So I'm not sure. Sometimes, I don't know. Have you ever done that? Have you gone shopping at a store and you try on the same size in like 3 different colors and they all fit slightly different? So I don't know. It's just fun. Like, not fun, but it's just kind of funny to see the discrepancies within the same brand, within the same size. So these do have some, on the hem, on the back, there was some light fraying, which I noted. So if they didn't have the fraying, I would probably expect 40 to 50 for these, but with the fraying, I'm probably only gonna get about 30 for each of these. It happens. I didn't inspect down at the hemline, but I still think someone could either hem them a little bit for themselves or wear them as is, and no one's really looking at your hemline. At least I don't look at people's hemlines. I don't know about you. All right, this is a knitwear Anthropology item, and pretty cute pair of print pants. Elastic on the back of the waistband, or on the back of the waistband. Love that. I think these are so cute to wear with a pop of color on top, or a black shirt and a pop of color with shoes, but just kind of an ankle length, slim, skinny pair of pants. This is by Anthropology and size extra small. The retail price was $98. So yeah, I'm probably only going to get about 25 to 30 for these, but I thought they were pretty cute. All right, another pair of Anthropology, but these really have kind of a beautiful, subtle floral. I hope it's picking up. And they're kind of a pair of cargo pants, which I just thought was just a really nice, subtle statement. This is also by Anthropology. Now this is small petite. I did not realize that when I picked it up. It happens. I think a size small could wear this normally. I know I say this in the past, like sometimes I don't understand why something is petite when the measurements don't line up. I understand what petite is. I understand what tall and long is, but sometimes the measurements just are typical. So it baffles me sometimes of why it's considered petite. but yeah, hopefully someone who's a size small will pick these up because I thought they were pretty cute. With these, I'm probably expecting 25. All right, these sold this morning and I'm so happy. They sold for $40. I learned about this brand from Amber Resells on one of her jean brand video where she actually dug into the data to see what was selling well. That video is probably about a year old if I had to guess. So, but still this brand is holding true. It's the second or third time I've sold this brand, which is Judy Blue. This is the boyfriend fit. They're just a pair of boyfriend fit, nice medium wash. They're size 15. And the weird thing about this brand is I don't think it's a junior brand, but they do have some junior sizing. So I just list as is. I don't overcomplicate it. And I think this is my third time selling a pair and they all have sold for right around $40. So yeah, I'm happy with that. These are gonna get shipped out today. All right, I completely forgot I was gonna wear this for Thanksgiving. Whatever, my family doesn't care, but I thought it was so cute. It's Chico's. It's a one size fits most. I think I just hit the camera. Apologies if it's shaking a little. But it's so beautiful. I love these warm shades. It's kind of a, here, I'll just awkwardly put it on, even though it does not go with this. But it's, why am I blinking? Kind of like it's just a wrap. And I just thought with a pair of jeans, maybe a basic tee and some boots, I thought this was so cute. It's got beading on different sections and I absolutely love it. So I did not wear it for Thanksgiving. I forgot, but I think someone's really going to look great in this. And I'll probably get about $20, maybe $25 if I'm lucky. I thought about doing a video early next year of brands I'm going to stop picking up as much or items I'm going to stop picking up as much. I don't know if I'm going to do it because I don't want to discourage people. Like if you get excited to find a brand or a style or something, I don't like discouraging people for figuring things out on your own. But for me, there's certain things that like I pick up pretty often and then they just sit for a long time. One of those is Madewell jeans for most of them, but then I keep picking them up. So I'm like, I need some help with my problem of picking up certain things. I think it's just when I find a good pair of quality Madewell jeans, I'm like, oh, someone's going to want these. Now, here's an exception. These do have kind of a jagged split hem. They are skinny, but I think this is still really on trend with a pair of boots. So the style of this is the 10-inch high-rise skinny, but because they had this little accent, I thought they were a little bit better than just a basic skinny, if that makes any sense. But they're pretty tiny. They are a size 24. We'll see. I mean, some of the comps for this exact style are still around the $40 mark. I just don't know how long that's going to sit. So I just feel like I need some sourcing help with certain items. Not help, but just come to terms with certain things are just not going to sell today how they sold for me 4 years ago. And I think we all will struggle with that at some point, and it doesn't make us bad resellers. It's just coming to terms with it, you know? All right. This is a hooded cardigan that I thought was pretty adorable. It is Sparrow. I mean, I could make the same argument with Anthropology that a lot of it sits for a while, but I still continue to pick it up. I don't know. I think there's just certain things that are hard. Now this, I think because it has the hood, again, it's a really great layering piece. I think a really mild winter day or fall and spring, I think this is great. And, oh, that was what was cool. The hood has a zip, so you can actually have it kind of open up like that. So it's more of a, I don't know what you want to call it, not so bulky hood on the back. I thought it was pretty adorable. I'm hoping for $25 for this because of that accent. It's got pockets. We'll see. All right, Luna's dog bed. My ladder goes up to my loft. Now you know where I'm at in my house. All right, so these are a pair of American Eagle, but they are a good size. They are a size 16 women's. They're the mom jean. I'm not even gonna lie. I do not pick up American Eagle 99% of the time I see it. Every once in a while, if I think the style is good, I'll look it up, but then I'm kind of disappointed. This, I thought, because of the size, because it's more of the relaxed, kind of straight leg, straight slim look, I thought I'd give them a try, but I'm probably, and I know these were on sale, so I took a chance. Some American Eagle can do fairly well if it's a more current style. I just see the brand so much that I don't really pay too much attention, but I thought I'd give these a try. Maybe $25 for these. We'll see. All right, these are We the Free. These are a size 32. And they also kind of appear to be a little bit of a mom jean. So besides the pockets sticking out a little bit, just kind of a light medium wash, kind of looks like a little bit of a relaxed fit, kind of a slim leg, and size 32. So again, another good size. Another great basic, comfortable. I'll probably get 25, maybe up to 30 for these. So these actually surprised me. These were in the pants section. So these are much more of a spring item. That's the nice thing about shopping for this time of year is in fall, you can start shopping these sections that really most of the stuff is going to be good for fall, winter, or spring. So this is definitely something more for spring. Although I think someone could rock this with a pair of boots and have a little sunshine this winter. But it's got this little daisy print. At least that's what it looks like to me all over it. It's a pair of Free People pants. And I was pretty surprised by the comps. Some of the comps for this were like I think a couple sold for like around $40. which is high for Free People for me. So this is a size 8 elastic. It's almost like a little kick boot, like ankle length, and a little bit of a very subtle boot cut. Does that make any sense? I think it's pretty adorable. I think someone who likes to make statements with clothing, I think they'll have a lot of fun with this. And if I could get 35 for 40, I would be thrilled. All right, here is a pair of, as I'm dropping, here's a pair of slim leg elastic waist. They're not quite joggers, but they have a similar effect. Pair of black pants. So they don't cinch in at the ankle, but it is a slim or tapered leg. It is COS, which is part of the H&M family, just a little bit higher end. Size 4 and drawstring, elastic waist, comfortable, dress this up or down. Yeah, just a really great basic. Feels like joggers, not quite joggers. I think you could also wear that with a pair of heels, dress it up. You know what I mean. All right, so I found 3 of these sweater tops, slightly different colors, and I'm not gonna get much money for them, but I thought the style was pretty cute and I liked the colors. So this is Moth by Anthropology, size small, and basically it's just what looks like a pleated top with a little bit of a sweater on top, and then on the back, it's got the split back, so it shows a little bit more of the pleating. A couple of these have a little bit of light pilling. I noted everything. I still think it's absolutely adorable. So we'll see. Probably about 20 for each of these, approximately, which is fine because they were all on sale. I didn't pay much, but I like the style. And the rest are in here somewhere. All right, this is Rag & Bone jeans. Another one that it's kind of like I should just stop picking up Rag & Bone jeans because they sit for a while. I'm sharing this to hopefully express that no reseller is perfect. Some of us buy things even if we know it might take a while to sell, but I'm also looking for product to list, and I know this will eventually sell. So it's always just a guessing game sometimes. 10-inch skinny. Again, really great basic for someone. They know how it fits. They just go on eBay. Instead of paying the $150 retail, they go and buy a replacement pair online. I'll probably get about $30 for this. Not much, but easy photo, great basic. All right, here's a J. Jill top. And this is definitely, it was in the long sleeve top area. Definitely more of a spring item, but I will start to intentionally start picking up stuff for spring and summer, and then like basically right after the holidays, so that when people are tired of all the cold and the snow and they're looking forward to spring, I'll kind of stock up a little bit there. But for right now, this was just kind of squeezed into this haul because it was in the right section. But I love the eyelet detail. J. Jill is a really great bread and butter item for me, or brand. I obviously pick it up and sell it a lot. I will probably get about $20 for this. So not a high dollar, but yeah. I think someone left a comment one time, was like, why are you bringing down the price? I think I just want to be transparent with people that not everything I pick up is going to sell for a high dollar. Some stuff I pick up sells for a high dollar. And I just always want people to have an understanding that I do pick up all price points. And that works for me. So, all right, this is a size 18, Good American, new with tags, pair of jeans. This is the Good Legs crop. So pair of jeans, they've been sitting in a bag for a few weeks, but raw hem, skinny, lots of stretch, as is most Good American, but here's the little details. It does have this Good American tag right here, but obviously it was cut off. So I just kept it on. I don't, it's got tags, but yeah, the comps for this exact style, Good American retails for a lot of them for right around 150. A lot of them go on sale at Nordstrom Rack and online. So a lot of times you can find them new with tags in stores for $60, $70, $80. So I try not to price over what stores are pricing at. I try to keep that in mind when I can. With these, I'm expecting probably between 40 and 50. So, all right, here's a Patagonia. It's a little striped base layer, absolutely adorable. It has thumb holes, so You can keep that sleeve down. It's a size extra small, but I don't think I've ever sold a base layer by Patagonia that was striped or had any sort of print. So I thought it was a pretty cute pop of color, great layering, great for the season. As someone who wears base layers, it is really helpful to layer, especially when you're dealing with snow or winter hiking, snowshoeing, that type of stuff. Snowboarding, skiing. All right, this is the bag with the Spanx. So I photographed one because I found, I think it was 5 pairs of Spanx, all the same size, medium, all the same style. Someone basically donated their little career outfits. They're working from home. They're like, I've had enough of this. So they all were $7.99 with 20% off coupon. And so approximately $6. Is that the right math? No, that's not the right math. $6.50, whatever. 5 pairs and 1 listing, which was great. They all are in the same condition and they're just a straight leg. I did find the exact style, so I was able to list it. Now the black, it has a little bit of lint. And that's just me throwing things around. It's actually coming off of me because of the dog, which is why I lint roll so much. But the color, they've been washed a few times. So I would rather undersell and over deliver. I don't think these are in bad condition. I think this is a pair of black that I would wear for the next year or two. But I did disclose that the color has faded just a slight amount, so that someone doesn't think these are stark black and be disappointed. I don't know if that makes sense, but easy listing, a pretty desirable pair of Spanx pants. I think a lot of them are selling between 40 and 60. So if I could get on the 40 for all of them, that would be awesome. So I'm not going to take out the other ones. I'm sure you understand. They're not that exciting, but I was excited to find one listing and all of them in the same condition. So yeah, here's the other, one of the other ones of this little moth top. So pretty cute, great little basic. Again, 20, 25 at best, but probably about 20 for each of those. And this I tried on and I was thinking I would wear it maybe for a real estate video with like a black tank top underneath. I thought this was so adorable. Kind of has a little bit of, what is that shape? It's got a name. You guys can leave it below. But I like that it's semi-sheer. You can wear it with a pair of jeans, dress it up or down. Pretty, I mean, it's a pricier brand. It's a French brand that I've sold a number of times. The great thing about this is it's an extra large. So it's definitely, it fits me, but it does start to gape a little bit on the front. Not a big deal if you're wearing a black tank under it. It's not that obvious, but if you have a chest, it's going to be a little bit snug right there. But yeah, it is a designer brand. This brand doesn't do all that great for me, even though the retail's high. So I wouldn't necessarily pay up for this brand, but I thought this was a great size, great style, great basic. And surprisingly, some of the comps for similar items were in the 50, 60 range. So I aimed a little high because of the size, but we'll see. All right, I've got my last bag over here. I thought this style of sweater was pretty adorable. It's Maeve by Anthropology. Anthropology does sell pre-owned clothing through their subscription service, Newly, I believe is what it's called. And they have this sweater pre-owned for sale for like $44. So I priced mine a little lower because it's got some pilling on it. But they did say the shade of this is purple, although it definitely looks more pink and maroonish to me. But I just noted that in the description. I mean, I guess you could say this is like a shade of purple, but yeah. It's pretty adorable. It's good for the season. And if I could get, 25 to 30, I would be thrilled because I think it's a cute style and it's for the right season. All right, this is TNA. There was some weird mark on it, so I scratched that out. It was like initials or something. I don't know. Sometimes I don't like other personalization. Like when you sell your home, you should just remove all family photos if you don't want buyers to kind of, I don't know. I try to depersonalize some items, but it was just a big black dot that you get what I mean. Anyways, this is a shirt jacket, kind of fleece material. So it's a little bit heavier than a shirt, button down, collar like a shirt, but can be worn as kind of a lightweight jacket. And size small. TNA is a brand by Aritzia. And yeah, I thought this was pretty cute. It definitely has that like cabin, you know, look, winter, cozy look. So with that, I'm expecting probably 25 to 30. Now, I didn't get much snow stuff. Even though people in LA that like the snow will go up to Mammoth or Tahoe. Some of them fly, some of them just do the long drives because it's like from LA, 5 or 6 hours to those places. They have a couple like ski areas in Southern California, but they're not the best that we have. But we don't get a lot of snow types of stuff. I did manage to find these Helly Hansen's. They're like rain, snow, waterproof or water resistant pants. I think these are a size men's, size small. At first I thought maybe they were kids, but when I compared the tag for kids pants by Helly Hansen and men's pants, the kids had different, like they didn't just have size small for kids. So they had like different numbers and stuff. So I'm pretty confident this is a men's size small. It does have an elastic waist, but yeah, these are the Helly Tech. And I struggled. I think I just listed these last night because they were sitting in my drafts for a while because I struggled finding the exact style, which I didn't, but I just provided all the information I could. They are a dark, dark blue. And I think I priced these at $49. I'm hoping for somewhere between, around that 35 mark. So we'll see. All right. In the sweater section, these are definitely not necessarily winter, but I was just focusing on those areas with winter items. This is still a great spring item, great layering item. It's Eileen Fisher. It is a size large, really pretty shade of blue. And I still think you could wear this year round. Just, when you're going outside, layer with it. Or you could live in LA or Florida and not really have much of a winter. And this is a great layering piece, but I love Eileen, obviously. With that, I'm expecting probably right around that 30 mark. All right, this is Torrid. It is a size 1, so equivalent to a 1X. Another kind of lightweight blue sweater. Another one that I think obviously doesn't scream winter to me, but it was in the right section. And I just liked the shade of blue. I thought it was very, very pretty. So another maybe more like 3 season, not quite winter, but I'm happy with that. I'll probably get about 20 for that. All right, this is an Athleta cardigan that I've sold a few times. It's Athleta. It is oversized. So even though this is an XX small, it is oversized. Like, it's definitely not going to work with my sleeves on my sweater. But, I'm just being kind of joking right now. Like, I am opposite of a size extra small, and I can still get it on. It does have thumb holes. It's just a really comfy, cozy cardigan that I think there's a snap or some way that you can kind of connect it up here. But it's a pretty popular cardigan. Athleta is always hit or miss with comps, but some items can do fairly well. And this is definitely, yeah. So I think there's a little magnet in here, and then there's a magnet up here by the top of the neck. And I think you can kind of have a little bit of a wrap moment. The comps for these style cardigans are anywhere from 30 to 50. I think because of the size, I'll probably get, somewhere between 30 and 40, I believe. But probably closer to 30. All right, J. Jill Bread and Butter, size XL. I know it's not picking up because of the light. It's a little cloudy out, so I turned on a little bit of a light. So it wouldn't be too dark, but just a black cardigan, great basic. I'll probably get about 25 for that. I feel like my voice is going up a little bit when I'm talking, but I'm in between a lot of real estate calls right now, and my phone is on Do Not Disturb. So I need to get this video done so I can return some calls. And I'll talk about that update in my next Chatty Work With Me if you're curious, because it's going really well and I'm very happy. Okay, so these are new tags pair of Levi's wedgie jeans. So it's just the regular wedgie. They do have wedgie straight and they have wedgie skinny, I believe. And then they just have a regular wedgie. This is a size 26. It doesn't have a price tag, I don't believe. Does it? Oh yeah, it does. Okay, so it retailed for $98 and just distressed. So wedgie just doesn't garner as much money. I always probably price these a little too high, but if I could get 35 for those, that'd be great. Another one that goes on sale pretty often, and so I just try to keep that in mind. All right, here's a little bodysuit, long sleeve, black, and it is a size medium, I believe. Yeah, size medium, so it's a more fitted style, good layering piece. You could wear this under a blazer with a pair of jeans. You know, you could wear this with distressed jeans, and you know what I mean. Options. The bodysuits by Intimately Free People typically go somewhere between 20 and 25 for me. Here's the last of the 3 little moth pleated sweater tops. So again, probably about 20 for that. This was actually one of my favorite pieces, and I know I'm not going to get a lot of money, but I know someone's going to rock this because it gives me Johnny Was vibes, although I don't think Johnny Was really does velvet, but the embroidery gives me Johnny Was vibes, and it's just kind of a statement piece. It's also a small medium, but it definitely can work for a large, as I will show you. Nothing is going with this outfit, but this may be the closest item so far. So it's just a little cardigan kimono, and it's got beautiful embroidery, 3/4 length sleeve, velvet. Definitely a boutique, more affordable brand. It's the but I like it. I think this could fit easily for an XL, maybe even 1X, just because it's just so open and flowy. But I absolutely love this. I'll probably only get about 25 for this, but I had to pick it up. I know someone's gonna love it. So this one, it just has a novelty print. And I don't know, is this like a French bulldog with like headphones on? I don't know. But it's Abercrombie and Fitch. Speaking of the dog, I know dog, we're gonna go soon. It's size extra small. It's a little more of a relaxed crop fit on my size 6 mannequin. And I just thought, you know, I'm not gonna get too much for this, but someone has to have this. Absolutely adorable. I love the neutral tones. So again, I'll probably get in that 20 to 25 range. I have a mess in front of me. It's okay. All right, this is a Free People sweater. It's also a little bit cropped, 3/4 length sleeves. I liked the color and the little Free People metal tag. It's a size small. Again, more of a boxy fit, but pretty cute. So someone's gonna rock that. I'll probably only get about 25 for that. Free People cardigans can do better for me if they're oversized. That one is more of a specific style. So, all right, this is a hooded knit, open knit J. Jill cardigan. And I love this style. It's just classic. It is a size small and it has a hood. So absolutely adorable. Just a great basic with, I mean, this is definitely up my style with a white t-shirt, a pair of jeans, and some brown boots. But with that, I'll probably get about 25. And then the last item is Torrid. And it's a size 3X. And it's kind of a utility jacket with a hood. Kind of like it has that look of where you're wearing a sweatshirt underneath, but you don't have the bulk of the sweatshirt underneath, which I love. So that's what this style is. I did find the exact style name, I believe, and the comps were actually pretty decent for this. I want to say I should be able to get somewhere around 35 for this, which for Torrid is actually a great return. So I really like it. It's kind of a periwinkle color, like a, you know, lavender grayish color. And I think it's pretty adorable. So, all right, before I leave, I've got 5 sales from this Winter Wonderland thrift haul. I thought I had a couple more, so maybe I'm missing some, but whatever. I'm trying my best over here. All right, so the first one is an Everlane sweater. This was a cashmere mock neck black sweater, I believe. I'll put up some pictures. This had some pilling on it and it attracted lint just because it's a black cashmere. So I think I started it at $39 and it had a whole bunch of watchers right away and it sold when I sent out a 20% off offer. So I probably could have gotten a little bit more, but I just didn't want to disappoint with someone with a little bit of lint and pilling. So I'm glad that sold very quickly. I didn't pay much for it, so that went out the door. Next up, this one actually surprised me. It sold so quickly. It was a James Purse men's thermal. It had some pulls on the back, which I noted, and I did price accordingly. I priced it $39 and then it sold full price within a couple days of me listing it. So this brand is just so weird. It's a lot of basics. I mean, it's not a bad brand. It's just sometimes I can sell it really quickly and it sells for really good money. And then other times I have it sit. So it's kind of hit or miss brand for me, but it is an expensive kind of basics brand. So again, I didn't pay much for this one. I think this one was 50% off and it was a little bit flawed. And so I'm really happy with $39 for that. Next up was an Eileen Fisher sweater. And to be honest, I just have my notes here. And I don't remember what shade it is, but it was a size 2X, which is awesome. So this one sold for $39, again, very quickly. The next one is the only one that sold for $70, but is actually being returned to me. The buyer, it was this whole thing. But it is a new brand to me. There was no brand tag up here. It was on the material tag, and it said Corgi, like the dog, right? Corgi dogs. But when I did some research, I realized there's a brand from the UK called Corgi Knitwear. And this was a cashmere sweater. It was this kind of shade of pink. I think it was a turtleneck. I did not smell anything at all. And the buyer's returning it, which I allow returns. Buyer pays returns. So returns occasionally do happen for me on eBay, but they're returning it because they just didn't like it. But then they added a note of it also smelled like smoke. It didn't. So I don't know. Sometimes it's a he said, she said type of thing, or in this case, a she said, she said. I'm not going to fight it. They're going to get an item, they're going to get their money back. I'm not going to do the return shipping because they didn't say an INAT. Sorry, I'm speaking eBay. They didn't open a item not as described case. They just did a regular return, which means I don't refund them for their shipping original, and they have to pay the shipping back to me. So she got to try it on. I don't think it smelled like smoke. It is a decent brand and the comps were kind of mixed, but I did price high. She asked me to change the shipping last minute. And then she said, oh, that's fine. If we've got to cancel this and redo it, I'll just go and get it from my tenant. It was just kind of this weird transaction. At the end of the day, she's returning it to me. It was shipped 2 days ago and she took a while to ship it. So maybe she did wear it once and she's going to ship it back. I don't know. It's fine. I'm going to relist it and I'm sure it will sell again. But last item was a pair of Good American jeans. So I had the other new with tags, Good American jeans. I also found a Good American pair of jeans that were new with tags that was this kind of newer style or relatively newer style for them where it's multiple sizes in one pair of jeans. So the size of this pair of jeans was 00 to 4. And the concept is that it should stretch enough for those sizes. I watched a couple of videos on this style of jean and people testing out the theory, and it does seem to work. But these sold for $69 in a couple days, and I was really pretty surprised by that. So, I mean, they were new with tags and retailed for $149, but I was just surprised. So anyways, those are the items that sold for me. One is being returned. You win some, you lose some. But that is my Winter Wonderland haul. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to hit the thumbs up and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.